Jackson, as far as Ramsey. Well, he wrapped his body around it, trying to send it back across the goalkeeper. Jacob Ramsey, who scored against Liverpool in his Aston Villa days of the past.
I mean, that was really cleverly worked by Willock, and as soon as Ramsey saw it dropping, he thought top corner, but not always that easy.
Willock against McAllister. And the assistant on the near side spotting an altercation, free kick to Liverpool. 20 minutes to play. If you're a Newcastle United fan, these 20 minutes are going to progress very slowly. Liverpool fans will be gazing with some concern at those seconds sifting by on the clock.
Yeah, I mean, the shots are aplenty. You know, there's no problem with that aspect of it, but it's about finding the back of the net, the clinical side of things, and that hasn't been too clever.
Virtually twice as many shots for Liverpool compared to Newcastle, but the quality has not been as the quality of that pass from Araujo disappoints too. Liverpool conceding fast goals on the break today. There was a similarity to both Newcastle strikes. Last time Liverpool conceded two fast break goals in a Premier League game was the start of last season. You'll remember Antonio Iraola's Bournemouth and Antoine Semenyo making charges. Here's Lewis Hall, found in space. It's just felt since the Willock goal that Newcastle have got a second wind. Hall asking a lot of Joe Willock. Frimpong's pass making life difficult for Gravenberch. Liverpool get away with it. Victor Munoz. Frimpong to his right. Szoboszlai, difficult one to receive. Gakpo to Kirkes, and it flashes in front of Isak. Alexander Isak, who was in a really dangerous position there, but Kirkes couldn't find him.
Yeah, I think he can do better. I think the referee thought about giving a free kick for this, but he allowed the advantage to carry on. And yeah, it's just a little too much behind it, and you could see Isak's frustration.
Only 3 Premier League goals for Liverpool so far for Alexander Isak. Szoboszlai. Little nutmeg on Ramsey, but firmly cleared by Lewis Hall. Liverpool, who have scored more goals against Newcastle than any other opponent in Premier League history.
Liverpool.
They need 2 from here to win today.
Goli inaelekea upande wa Liverpool wa Newcastle wa Newcastle.
Another double change being prepared down in the Newcastle technical area. Munoz. Frimpong. Munoz again. Liverpool need a delivery. And it's not the pass that was required. Another sigh of relief from the Newcastle fans.
Yeah, and I guess a lot of frustration in that highest tier with the Liverpool fans behind that goal.
Jacob Murphy about to enter the fray. And new signing Alaji Bamba would also appear to be getting ready. Szoboszlai shows too much of it to whistle. He's been very alert today, Johan Wissa. Now he wants a free kick and he's got to get it. Small bit of contact, Szoboszlai frustrated. But a free kick to Newcastle in a dangerous position again.
I mean, from this distance and from the angle, it would be something special, but I think that's a soft give from the referee because there's very, very little contact.
This break of play allows Arsenal to make his double change. Big ovation for Anthony Elanga, finally getting that first Premier League goal for the club today. After 40 Premier League appearances, he comes good, and Bamba will replace Lewis Miley. Premier League debut for Newcastle's second most expensive summer recruit. £35 million from Monaco. He only turned 20 in July. And last season was the first of his senior career. So not much experience, but a lot of talent for Alhaji Bamba. We're into the final quarter of an hour of regulation time now. Botman, who found himself high up the field and using his height to good effect. Liverpool are about to bring on an attacking player, the Welshman Lewis Koumas, who scored against Southampton in the FA Cup a few seasons back. Could he have the sort of impact that Rio Ingamoa had in this game last year? One thing's for sure, Liverpool increasingly in need of something special here. Frimpong, challenged by Hall, still work to do for Newcastle. Munoz tried the snapshot. There was some muted appeals, it may have struck an arm. Video assistant referee will look at all of that in the background, but it's already been checked and cleared. Arms were in a natural position from Melichar. That's not going to give us a penalty. So Ryan Gravenberch will be the Liverpool player who makes way. Midfielder departs for the introduction of an attacker. It's a Premier League debut for Lewis Koumas. Araujo's throw. Dyke trying to flick it on. Murphy can't take it out. And the referee's going to bring it back. Foul the edge of the area. Free kick within range for Liverpool. Just McAllister was caught there. No surprise to see the yellow card shown on this occasion.
Yeah, I mean, when he comes in, it's Jacob Murphy, who was trying to actually carry the ball out of defence and just caught his foot.
Both games between these sides last season featured late goals. Osuna scored in the 88th minute here, before Ingamoa got the stoppage time winner for Liverpool. And in the game at Anfield, Ibrahima Konate scored late in stoppage time too. This is Szoboszlai territory. The angle favourable to his right foot. Szoboszlai crashes it into the roof of the wall. Nice cute clearance by Murphy. Araujo is leading in. And the referee blows the whistle. It's relief for Newcastle as they get a free kick.
Yeah, and again, the wall has done well to prevent Szoboszlai, who's, as we saw last season, is an artist when he gets into this kind of position.
Liverpool, who finished so far off the pace of the title race last season. Are they going to drop 3 points here on the opening day of the new campaign? The last Liverpool manager to lose at the opening weekend of the new Premier League season was Brendan Rodgers, in what was his first season in charge, 2012. Liverpool were beaten 3-0 at West Brom that year. Now this is offside. Konstantin Atsidakis, the assistant on the near side. Bosley. Gakpo. The ball just seemed to bobble as he prepared to pass it there. And Cody Gakpo looks accusingly at the turf. Been a happy hunting ground in recent years, but are Liverpool going to lose here at St James's Park for the first time in 10 Premier League visits? Sir Kenny Dalglish looking on a day we've been remembering Kevin Keegan, another glorious number 7 from Liverpool's past. Too close to Araujo. This is McAllister to Frimpong. Barnes working hard to get back. Victor Munoz. Against Lewis Hall, who's been so sturdy all afternoon. Newcastle fans delighted with the performance of their left back today.
Well, we've praised him throughout the game from the start right through, and he's been very, very consistent and difficult to get past.
Last time Newcastle beat Liverpool was the League Cup final 2 seasons ago, one of the best days in the lives of many Newcastle United fans. I had an interview with Alan Shearer this week where he was stressing that Newcastle might need to be patient in the early stages under their new head coach. You can only imagine how the excitement and expectations will rise in these parts if Newcastle do hold on for the opening win here.
Yeah. There's been a kind of mix in the Newcastle air. Some are very positive about things, some are a bit negative about things, but I think the positivity might explode if the 3 points come their way today.
Life is never dull amongst the footballing fraternity at Tyneside. We've had plenty lows. We've also enjoyed several highs in recent years.
Hola.
Optimistic or pessimistic?
Liverpool need to stay focused. There is still plenty time to set this right. Kirkers. 11 players behind the ball for Newcastle. Frimpong. Running at Barnes.